Good morning, Charles at Dickerson High School. My name is Jack Lynchkins from the T-Berg News Desk, here to bring you the Monday morning announcements. But first, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance presented by Dakota Hamilton.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The T-Berg News Desk is changing. Starting November 4th, we will be releasing a new episode every first Monday of every new month. But don't worry, I will be bringing you a new episode every single week, but it's going to be shortened, and it's just going to be me. I'm going to bring the energy, I'm going to bring the uniqueness, and I'm going to make it entertaining for all you guys. We have a half day on Thursday, releasing all students at 11:30. We also don't have school on Friday, so enjoy that 3-day weekend.
Here are the clubs for this week. Music people, please make sure to check Google Classroom for your next lesson.
This next week is a quiet one for sports. Thursday, we have our JV and varsity volleyball team playing Lansing at home. Come pop out and support your Raiders. Lastly, on Friday, we have our varsity football team going to Groton to take home a win. Best of luck, all of T-Berg, and I'll see you guys next episode.
Happy birthday to all these students.
Now to my interview with Kimberly Bell. How are you doing today?
I'm well, thank you for having me.
Yeah. We have a couple questions for you. A lot of the school would like to know.
So I actually started my career as a school counselor, and I always enjoyed working with people and especially students and making decisions. And it was actually at a time where there were a lot of layoffs in education, and so my concern was I needed to have something else in my back pocket in case my role as a school counselor I was laid off at the district that I was at. So I started taking classes in administration, again, because I like to make decisions and be more impactful. And then it was just a natural progression into finance. I took a class and really enjoyed that. And so that's really where it started. And it allowed me to work with numbers, but also still with people.
Congratulations on your retirement.
Thank you.
And your new family member.
Thank
That's
you. I have a grandson,
awesome.
Callahan. Thank you.
What do you think the school district is going to look like in the future?
I think there will be lots of changes. There's a lot of conversation at the state level about regionalization,
Okay.
and that's very impactful for the small rural schools like us.
Mm-hmm.
And really what that means is we need to continue to provide a robust program for our students. However, the finances aren't necessarily there for the small school districts to offer, say, a media class to 6 students, right? So regionalization will look to solve some of that, where maybe there will be a hub where students from various school districts attend for some of these courses that a small school district is unable to financially host themselves.
How difficult was it for you to manage COVID through the high school and through the middle school and the elementary school? Was it difficult with the students? Was it difficult with the faculty? How was it difficult?
So definitely that was a pivot that no one ever prepared us for, right?
Yeah.
All those classes I took, we didn't talk about COVID.
New pandemic.
Yeah, so that was actually a point of pride in my career, I can say, because our administrative team came together. I will never forget, we were in a room. I had been at a meeting at BOCES, and we sat down and said, this pandemic, something we had never dealt with.
Yeah.
We anticipate it's going to put us out of school at least for a week, maybe longer. Mm-hmm. We just don't know enough about this yet. We were very fortunate that we were ahead of the curve with technology, and all of our students already had one-to-one devices.
Yeah.
And I remember we just did this brain dump on a piece of legal paper, and I had already filled most of it before I ever got to that meeting with the admin team, and said, here are all the things I think we need to do. All ideas are welcomed. Let's just keep a running list. And then we started working from that list. And we said, especially in elementary, we need to make sure that all the students go home with their devices, which at that time they weren't sending the devices home with kids. And lucky for us, that was on a Friday, and that following Monday, we were shut down. And so thankfully, all the kids had devices at home.
Yeah.
We came together as an administrative team, and that same day, we had about 118 of our teachers online, and we provided professional development in one day, and the following day, we opened school again remotely. So it was really a collective effort on everyone's part: technology, principals, teachers, school lunch, you name it. Everybody came together and we pulled it off. So pretty impressive, I think, for our district.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.